Continue to follow layoffs happening at John Deere. We are waiting to learn how many salaried employees are expected to be laid off at the end of this month. New at 6 tonight, Jenna Webster explains how the agriculture economy is driving down the company's sales.
The shiny green combine stands out among a gloomy forecast at John Deere. With corn, soybean, and wheat prices down, sales are sluggish.
Generally, this is considered a down year for agriculture.
The USDA is forecasting net farm income this year will fall about 27%. Crop and animal product sales are also expected to generate $21 billion less.
Farming is always sort of a boom and bust industry.
Peter Arazam is an economics professor at Iowa State University. The ag economy is coming off a high in terms of commodity prices, and what goes up must come down.
Those input prices are catching up, and the commodity prices have fallen. And so the farmer's getting hit by both of those two factors at once.
In its second quarter, Deere reported net sales and revenue down 12% worldwide. Arazam says rising interest rates contribute to that slowdown.
And since what John Deere sells are big ticket items and often are financed by borrowing, the fact that borrowing is more expensive hits firms like John Deere atypically hard.
In its May earnings call, the director of investor relations predicted demand to decline in the second half of this year, saying, quote, "Uncertainty has caused a decline in farmer sentiment. And our production volumes will decline more than demand in the back half as we're taking proactive steps to drive down field inventories."
And so they were already seeing that the retrenchment in terms of farm incomes was going to have an adverse effect on their business.
In the last 3 months, Deere has laid off more than 1,000 workers, and it's not the only agriculture business to do so. C&H Industrial laid off about 200 workers in April in Wisconsin. And just this week, more than 100 people at Des Moines Bridgestone are without a job. In fact, machine manufacturing has declined by about 9,000 employees this year, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics.
This retrenchment isn't unusual in durable goods manufacturing. I mean, they tend to be much more cyclical demand for labor than other sectors of the economy. I mean, it was unusual that a year ago, John Deere experiencing, rising stock prices and high revenues was already projecting that 2024 was going to be troublesome.
A troublesome forecast now impacting hundreds across the company. Jenna Webster, WQAD News 8.
And Deere executives are forecasting the company's 2024 profit will be about $7 billion. That's more than $3 billion less than last year's. Its third quarter earnings call is scheduled for August 15th.